Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for all of your support, guys. I've been pretty overwhelmed the last couple of days. Thank you and welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you guys for all your likes, all your comments. I appreciate you guys a lot. Okay. Yeah, let's see what you guys need to know right now. What's the message here today from Spirit? What do you guys need to know? What's happening right now? Let's see what's going on. The Three of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the Five of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, we're staying in this energy, I guess. We're staying in this very sad energy here. Okay, heartbreak, lots of heartbreak, lots of sadness. I feel like this is you, okay? Considering that there's a third party situation here, okay? Yeah, someone rejecting someone, or maybe you feel rejected because of a third party, okay? Some sort of cheating, infidelity here. Let's see, why is the Three of Swords here for the collective today? The Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Someone here can't defend themselves when it comes to giving someone money, giving something to someone, paying for something. Equal give and take. Somebody can't defend this. They have no defense. No, it's completely backfired on them. They're blocked now. Now they're blocked and it's backfired on them. They have nothing they can say to defend themselves here. So maybe it's the person that hurt you that's heartbroken right now, as they should be, honestly, as they should be. So what's the Page of Cups in reverse? The Five of Wands. Yeah, the Devil. Again, lots of Capricorn energy here. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces, okay. Yeah, fighting about secrets, fighting about illusions, fighting about, I don't know, control. Maybe someone's trying to say you're controlling, right? Right. Again, it's like that energy of like, you know that this person is keeping a secret. You know that they're hiding things from you. You can feel intuitively that they're lying to you. And instead of just fessing up, which they can't because they don't have any defense for this. They don't have any way to defend this. It would blow up in their face immediately. It would break your heart. They know it too. So instead of showing you the truth about what they're hiding, they try and say that you're controlling. Okay? You're controlling. You're jealous. Because you just want to figure out what they're hiding from you, right? So what's the Three of Cups in reverse? This is extreme gaslighting and manipulation going on here. Justice. And Judgment. Yeah, this person, whoever this is that gaslit you for God knows how long. This could be some heavy emotional manipulation. This could be lies, deceit that's been going on for years. And I feel like in this reading, what's significant is it's not just the deception as much as how this person gaslit you into making you feel like you're the crazy one, or you're the controlling one, or you're the one that's overstepping their boundaries and their privacy. And why don't you just trust them blindly? Why do you want to, look through this, and that? It's because people that don't have things to hide, they don't make a big scene out of not wanting you to look in certain things. Like, I'm sorry. This is judgment for all of the fighting and all of the gaslighting and also the insults. I feel like it also has a lot to do with how this person talked to you, how they treated you, how they disrespected you, how they disregarded your emotions, how they didn't consider how you feel, how they didn't try to give you a feeling of safety or security, how they just gaslit you into making you feel like you're controlling or you're crazy or you're jealous or you're something because you're fighting with this person about them having secrets and they don't want to show you what they're hiding. Like, that is some serious, do you know how seriously mentally abusive that is? That is some serious mental abuse. When you can tell that someone is lying or cheating on you and they just, all you want to do is like look at their, messages. You want to just look at who they've been calling on the phone. You just want to see, like, if you don't have anything to hide, then why are you so secretive? Like, and then to turn around and, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what therapist, it's a marriage counselor, a psychologist, I don't care who you talk to. They will tell you that if somebody is hiding their phone and they're being private with their phone and they don't want you looking through their statements, they don't want you looking into their messages, and they're going to tell you that that person is hiding something and they're probably cheating on you. And here you are dealing with years of mental and emotional abuse, maybe even verbal abuse, because that's what this is giving me, calling you the controlling one. You're the jealous one because you know that this person is lying and deceiving you. And because you ask questions, you're the controlling, jealous one. You know what this is even like? They always have that one person that they tell you not to worry about, right? So let's say this person is like, they have this weird relationship with their ex. And you can tell that there's something weird going on there, right? They don't tell you when those two talk. They don't tell you about the conversations they had. They don't tell you when they see each other. They just hide a lot of things. And every time you want to talk to them about, it doesn't have to be their ex, but I'm just using that as an example, okay? Just take it how it resonates. It could be a colleague. It could be a friend. It could be, whatever. But it's like that one person they tell you. And every time you try and point out that it's making you uncomfortable, or you just feel like there's things that they aren't telling you about, they say, why are you so jealous of them? You are so jealous of them, aren't you? Why are you so jealous? Why do you care so much? Are you jealous though? Or are you just intuitively feeling that this person is hiding something? What you're going to get justice for is, let me tell you, it's not just the cheating. It's not just the deception, the heartbreak, and the third parties. It's the gaslighting. You're going to be vindicated for this. I swear, you are going to be vindicated for how this person gaslit you for years, that you are the crazy one, you are the controlling one, you are the jealous one, when they had secrets the whole time. You're going to be vindicated for this. Okay, you're going to get justice for this intense verbal, emotional, and mental abuse of gaslighting that you underwent here. You're going to get vindicated for this, because if one thing is for certain, I can tell you, it's going to get exposed. Every single affair, every single third party, every single person they had contact with, every single thing they try to hide, Spirit's going to expose it, and it's going to vindicate you. You're not crazy, you're not controlling, and you're not jealous for dealing with someone that lies. Okay? And you just want to know the truth. That's it. Give me one more. The Magician. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse here? It's really giving me like this is I feel like the Magician is this person. It's like their manipulation tactics. They're gaslighting, their manipulation tactics, and this is how it works. This is how they feel like they don't have to worry about anything. They don't have to be stressed out about you asking questions. It's literal deflection. It's like making you the perpetrator, right? It's just shifting the blame onto you so that they don't have to take accountability and they don't have to worry about you. And it starts to, it's like a snowball. It turns into a snowball effect, right? Because they think that this is like some sort of like a weapon that they can fall back on and use against you, because with every lie and every situation, they throw it back in your face, and it becomes like this snowball of like, you do this every time. You're always this way. You're always controlling. You're always jealous. Like you get what I'm saying? It's like they make it bigger and bigger and bigger because their lies get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just, it's literally just a tactic to shut you up so that they feel like, you know, you're the problem. It's not them. They have the right to hide things and be secretive and keep their privacy. And it's not them that's the problem. It's like, but you wouldn't even be feeling like you need to look through things if, you know, that's the thing about like stable relationships, okay? Relationships where there's trust, security, and stability. If you had a relationship like that, 100%, you would never even ask this person to look through their things. If you felt like you could trust them blindly and you felt like there was nothing to hide, you wouldn't even look. They're trying to make you look like someone that does it unprovoked and unannounced. It's like everything is fine, the relationship is doing great, and you're just this paranoid person that can't stop controlling them and looking through their things, when that's not how it is at all. It's like there's signs, there's red flags, their behavior is weird, their, you know, it even can be things like projection, like, you know, you're doing nothing at all, and out of nowhere, this person comes up to you and is like, I want to see your list. Have you been talking to people? And you're like, where did that come from? So unprovoked. So it makes you think like, you know, that's the thing. It's like, you're not doing this unprovoked, unannounced. I feel like they are, because most of the time, the people that are doing the shit and are hiding the shit, they then start getting paranoid that if it's so easy for them to do it, then you're probably doing it too, right? And they start looking for, you know, if you're just having a bad day and you're just kind of keeping to yourself and you're just, you know, in your room for a while, they start to pay like, when I'm trying to cheat, I always go over there and, you know, oh, they're in that room for a while. Maybe they're also cheating. That's how they think. And while you're trusting this person blindly, they're getting paranoid, and then they'll start projecting that on you, right? The difference though in this is that you I'm 100% sure that you in the collective, you never ask them to go through their things or go through their phone or go through their bank or go through their emails unless you had a very strong feeling that there's something weird going on, okay? That there's just something that's off. It's like, and it's not just a single moment, it's like a culmination. It's like, you know, they never go out partying and all of a sudden they want to go out partying, and they, you know, they want to stay out drunk all night, and you're like, where's this coming from all of a sudden? Or you say, I'm going out of town for a couple days, and they're like, oh yeah, you're going, that's great. Okay, how long am I going to be alone? And you're like, what the fuck? What kind of a comment is that? Or you come back from a town, you come back from being out of town for a couple of days, and they love bomb you. The first thing they say to you, you're the love of my life. And you're like, why are you love bombing me after I just got, it's like things like that where you're like, what are they doing behind my back? Okay. It's like that. It's like there's signs. It's not just you being paranoid and crazy. It's like there's actual signs, okay? Or you catch them in a lie. You catch them, someone is calling their phone and they try to deny to you that it was another person of the opposite sex calling their phone. And they're like, oh no, it's just my friend calling me. It was just my friend. And you're like, no, it was not your friend. I saw the profile picture. You know, it's stuff like that that makes you then want to know more. And then when they block you off and say, no, you can't go through, this is my privacy, that's the thing. Then they turn around, you're so controlling. But the other way around, another thing here. The other thing around is, I'm pretty sure that someone like you in the collective, when this person comes to you and says, I want to see this, and that, you're like, here, go ahead, take it. You probably never called this person controlling once. Even if they are a bit controlling sometimes, I feel like your reaction is more like, okay, if you need this for your peace of mind right now, and if you need this to feel safe and secure, and you just want to check and make sure, then here you go. I'm an open book. I don't care. Here, you can have all my passwords. Go through all my accounts. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. And you're going to be empathetic and understanding towards that person because you know that they might just have a weird feeling and they just might need some security and they just might need it to feel peace of mind. It's like, okay, go ahead and take it. That's fine. The other way around, they're gaslighting you though. They're telling you you're controlling and jealous, and they're trying to, and that's what I'm getting at here. It's like, it's totally imbalanced. It's totally imbalanced. And they probably invade your privacy constantly because they're cheating all the time and they get paranoid, but there's nothing ever to find with you because you're not having any secrets. But then when you want to look into their things, they have a fucking freak out fit, start talking about you being controlling, jealous, this and that, because they are hiding things. What a stark difference, right? So tell me more about Three of Swords. The Knight of Cups. You would be so heartbroken to find out about how this person is being so nice and generous to everyone but you, right? So that's the next thing about people like this, is they love being the knight in white shining armor for everyone they're trying to impress. Okay? So for their affairs, they love impressing them, right? They're like, "Oh yeah, I'll pay for this. I'm so chivalrous. I'm so nice. I'm so chivalrous." This could be someone that they don't ever take you out on fucking dates. They never take you out to eat. They never take you out for dinner. But for their affair, "Oh yeah, girl, let's go out to dinner. I'll take you out to dinner. How chivalrous of you." Right? How nice of you. "Oh yeah, I'll do all these nice things for you." But they don't do shit for you at all, right? How chivalrous of you. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles? The High Priestess. Yeah, but you caught on to them. You got them. You caught them right in the lie. In the lie is a bullseye. The High Priestess will have a bullseye every single time. And that's why this person freaks out on you, calling you controlling and jealous, because you have a bullseye every single time. And the only thing that they can do to get out of it is gaslight you, literally. Because they don't have any defense. They don't have anything to defend themselves with. So what's the Seven of Wands in reverse? The King of Pentacles has no defense. King of Pentacles has nothing. Can't defend themselves. Knight in white shining armor for every single person on the planet except for you, right? Yeah, I bet. The Chariot. Can't defend himself here, what this person did when traveling, or what they did when they drove somewhere, or went on a trip with someone, driving in someone's car, okay? Or they had someone in their car, they're driving around with someone in their car, or they're driving over to someone's house, or they're taking someone on a trip, or they're paying for someone's gas money. Yeah, that one again, right? They have no defense. They have no defense about how chivalrous. Look at how nice he is, right? Look at how fucking nice he is. So this person, your person, goes on a date with someone, right? And tells them, "Oh, I'll send you gas money. I'll send you some gas money." Yet this is the same person that lets you starve. This is the same person that wouldn't pay a fucking single bill for you. They would let you, you could have had a lot of instances where you didn't know what to do, okay? You didn't know how to pay a bill. You didn't know how to, get through the week. And this asshole pays this other lady's bills, pays this other lady's gas, pays this other lady's shit, or whoever they are, and leaves you out in the cold. How chivalrous of them, right? They're so nice, so charming. What a nice person you are, really. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, this person has absolutely no morals, no integrity, no values. They don't do things because they're a good person. They don't do these kind of chivalrous things for other people because they feel like it's the right thing to do, or because they have so much integrity and they're such a good person, and they have these, they're this, how should I say, upstanding Hierophant energy. They do it because, they like the way that the attention it gets them. It's like, oh, if I pay this person's gas money, I pay this person's date, I pay for this person, I send them money, they're going to think that I'm this big King of Pentacles, right? I got all this money, look at me, okay? They're going to be super impressed by how nice and loving and generous I am, that I pay for all these things for them. That's nice. Did you pay for anything for your other person that's at home? No, right? No. Or it's always like, I want 50-50 on everything. I will only pay 50% of my half. But for this other person that they're taking out on dates, it's like, don't worry about it. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for that. I'll pay for here, there, and that, and all of this shit. But for the person that I've got at home, no, I can only do 50-50. That's this kind of a person. That's this kind of a stingy person, right? What's the Page of Cups reverse? The Five of Swords in reverse. Now this person is being exposed, okay? Now they're being exposed. And I feel like it's even, what is being exposed here is how they made you look. How they made you look. They told everyone that you're just jealous. You're just childish. You're so immature. And the whole time, this person is a lying ass cheater. Yeah, vindication. I call that vindication. Okay, really. Tell me more about that. Twin flame connection. Because it makes them look like they're the balanced one, right? They're the balanced one. I'm great. There's nothing wrong with me. It's that person over there that's imbalanced. They have a problem. I'm balanced. I'm so chivalrous and nice and caring. I take care of people, right? As long as it serves me and my fucking reputation, I take care of people. I'm balanced. I'm not the controlling, jealous one. I'm not doing anything wrong, right? Right. Clock needs time, takes time. What about this here with time? Why is time coming out? The Ace of Wands in reverse, because now someone is missing an opportunity, or someone didn't make the right moves, or someone didn't. The Two of Swords, they just were in denial. They made the wrong choice to deny something, to deflect, to pretend like they have no idea why you're like this. I have no idea why collective is so controlling and jealous. I have no fucking flying idea. I have no idea why they want to keep looking through my things. I have no idea. I am so in denial. Yeah. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Oh, is this their excuse or what? So this is their excuse. Oh, because I'm unsure of my future with you, collective. It's actually totally fine for me to cheat on you. Or what is this? Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning. Okay, something about a missed opportunity. Not wanting you to know the truth about what? Not wanting you to know the truth. Trying to get you to stop because they're unsure of their future. Or they don't want you to know that they think about this person still secretly, okay? What, they still reminisce about their past affairs or what? What is this? The Page of Cups. They don't want you to know the truth about someone reaching out to someone, texting someone, giving someone an offer, giving someone their number, or what is this? Yeah, I gave them my number. Yeah, I was so nice and I was so chivalrous to them. Look at me. I'm such a nice giving person, right? What is this? The truth about the Page of Cups. Oh, they don't want you to break up with them. Oh, I get it now. Separation, heartbroken in reverse. They don't want you to know the truth about what they do because they don't want you to break up with them. Okay. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on. They just want to have their cake. They want to eat it too. They want to have you, but they also want to have everyone else. They want to be with you, but they also want to fuck everyone else. Okay, so they just want to receive what they need, and they only care about what they need and what they want. Or what is this? The Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love. The Four of Pentacles. They want to hold on to security. They want to hold on to whatever the fuck the Ace of Cups is. I don't even know what that is right now. They want to hold on to love. What is that? Does this person even know what love is? The Nine of Wands. They're so defensive. Okay, so here's why they're so defensive. Because they want to hold on to you because, what, you love them? Or what's the Ace of Cups? Is it love? Or I can't even tell right now. Who does this to a person and thinks it's love? Kind of sick, isn't it? The Knight of Wands. Oh, so yeah, here's this player. Here's this cheater, right? They're player ways. So they want to be a player, but they also want to hold on to you because they think that you love them. Oh, and they also want the Ten of Pentacles. So this is someone who really thought, Judgment. This is someone who thinks, I'm going to tell you what is the downfall of this person going to be in their life. Okay. Their downfall is that they refuse to choose. You can't have everything at the same time. You have to choose and give something else up. Everything is a transaction, or everything is a give and take. This person just wants to receive, 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 but they're not willing to give anything up. And that's going to be their downfall, is they want to cheat. They want to have love. They also want the Ten of Pentacles. So this is someone who thought that they could have everything. They could finagle their way and get everything at the same time. But Spirit was intentionally putting them in situations where they were actually being forced to choose. And they never made a choice. They just kept running the track of thinking they could make it work and keep things a secret, and they could just have everything at the same time. And it doesn't work that way. And you know what happens with people like this that think that they can have everything and not choose and not make sacrifices and not give things up? They lose everything. They lose everything that they try to hold on to. Everything. Okay? Yeah. The Queen of Wands. This has to do with a Queen of Wands. Protecting a Queen of Wands. With a message. With a letter. Why did this King of Pentacles sell you out and protected a Queen of Wands? Or protected themselves with this message that they sent? Why did they help and protect someone else? Because they thought that they could just have it all. They could have you, they could protect this person, they could have this inheritance, and they can cheat. They can have it all. That's what they thought anyways. Okay, anything else? Bad call. Bad judgment call. They didn't follow their divine calling. They didn't make a judgment call. They didn't make a decision. They were supposed to let things go. They were supposed to choose in certain situations. They were put in a test over and 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 over again. The same fucking test over and over again. Choose. Choose something. Make a choice to release something. You cannot keep and hold on to everything at the same time. You have to make a choice. And sometimes you have to let things go. You have to learn how to let things go even when it hurts, but you have to make a choice. Okay? It's kind of like, you know, this is a small choice. This is a small choice. But okay, never mind. Let's make it a bit more related to this. It's like this person's parents tell them, we're only going to give you the inheritance if you do not marry this person. And this person thinks, well, I want the inheritance, but I also want to be with that person. So I'm just not going to make a choice. I'm going to tell my parents that I want the inheritance, and I'm just not going to commit to this other person. I'm going to string them along the whole time, thinking that they're going to get commitment. But actually, I'm just waiting until my parents give me the inheritance, and then I'll commit, and then I can have everything. That's not how it works. You can't have everything. In that moment, this person was supposed to make a choice. And that's just an example, okay? But I feel like it's relevant. You have to choose. Do you want the inheritance? Even though it comes with a condition. The condition is you cannot be with this person. They think that they can avoid the fine print. They can just weasel their way through the conditions of the universe. without having to make a sacrifice. Yet what they actually did is when they've said to their parents, yeah, I want the inheritance and I won't commit to this other person, they already told God what they chose, which was money, which was money, which was appeasing their parents' wishes. The moment they did that, they lost you. Okay, and that's just an example. It's the same thing with the cheating. It's like someone that is so fucking selfish that they want to hold on to a person, but they also want to have their flings on the side. It's like you have to choose what you want. Do you want to be a player and a fuckboy, or do you want to have a long-lasting commitment? And this person really went through life thinking that they can have everything and do everything and have everything and never have to make a choice, never have to sacrifice anything. And that is where they fucked up. They did not answer their calling. They didn't release things that they were supposed to release. And now they're under harsh judgment. And harsh judgment, I swear, in this person's case can be everything. They lose everything that they try to hold on to all this time because they refuse to make a choice. Life is about choices. You have to choose. Okay? You have to. Do you want to stay in this do you want to stay over here in the state of, North Carolina and take care of your parents, or do you want to move to Wisconsin and be with your person? You have to make a choice. You can't have it all. And this person is someone that thinks they can have it all. They don't have to choose. And they end up betraying everyone because they're so selfish. This is literally someone that is so selfish, thinking that they can just do it their way and they don't have to tell you about it. They don't have to tell you everything. They can make secret deals behind your back because all they care about when it comes to you is that they love you or you love them and they want to be in a relationship with you. You're just another thing that they're trying to hold on to while they're in the background making deals behind your back with everyone else for all of their other self-serving interests. And I swear this person had no consideration for you, how they were selling you out, stabbing you in the back, throwing you to the wolves. I mean, can you imagine your parents come to you and say, look, I'll give you something, but the condition is you break up with this person. You're not allowed to be with them, can't marry them, can't have kids with them. And you say, okay, that's fine. And then you just still play house with them. I couldn't imagine doing that. I would tell my parents straight up, no, I love this person. I'm going to be with them. And if that's some sort of criteria, then I'm out. I'll make my own wealth. But I guess this person didn't see it that way. They were selfish. A King of Cups in reverse, selfish. Emotionally manipulative, selfish, only cares about himself. Knight of Pentacles. Everything is a strategy. Everything is a strategy, a long-term strategy. Even with this King of Cups in reverse, it's really giving me the strategy of the deals. It's the secret deals. It's the, well, I kind of want this and that and this and that. So how am I going to strategize this? Well, okay, so I'm not technically allowed to have a commitment or be married right now because everybody doesn't want me to have that. But I also want something that they want to give me. So I'll just wait it out until they give me what I want from them. And then when everybody else is out of the picture and I've gotten everything that I wanted from others, then I'll commit. Then I'll give this person what they've been asking for this whole time. How selfish and disregarding this is for someone else's life. I can't even believe it. The Page of Pentacles. What's that? A betrayal. Ten of Swords. They betrayed you for their inheritance. 1111 on this video. The Wheel of Fortune. This person betrayed you for their inheritance. I felt it all along. It's someone that their parents promised them that they would get their inheritance, but only if they promise that they'll never commit to you. And they took it, didn't they? They took it. They took the deal. They betrayed you for money. They betrayed you for family and for money. Okay? But strung you along the whole time. Oh, look, Queen of Cups, their mother and the money and the message and the letter. So they sold you out with some sort of a letter and helped protect their mommy from some sort of dirty money. And then they were promised some sort of an inheritance for selling you out and throwing you to the wolves. And they wait a minute. And they thought that they would be with you. And they thought that you guys would then stay together. I'm having a hard time following this one. I'm having a really hard time following this one. Okay? Like, really. I'm having a hard time following that logic. Well, I mean, I want all this material gain, and I want to help my family, and I want to help my family stab my partner in the back and sell them out and throw them to the wolves, but I also kind of love them and I kind of want to be with them. So I'll just help my family stab them in the back really quick. They'll never know. They'll never find out that I stabbed them in the back for my family and for money. But I also don't want to lose them. So I just won't tell them. And then one day we'll be happy and they'll never know. Right? What's the Three of Cups reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, someone here has been invested into something for a long time here with third parties, with cheating, Eight of Cups, walking away. Walking away because of cheating, what does that mean? Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past. Yeah, this person was supposed to learn from the past. And you want to know what I think that they were supposed to learn is to walk away. They were supposed to learn when to walk away from third-party influences. They were supposed to learn when to maybe even choose themselves and what they want. But they do. Well, I shouldn't say that because they do choose what they want, right? They're selfish. They do choose what they want in a way, but it's more like, how can I have everything and not make a choice? So they were supposed to learn to make a choice and walk away, right? And like pick your battles wisely. Like pick what you want to invest in. You can't invest in everything. You can't water every single plant. I don't know why they thought they could, but okay. Oh God. Oh, an engagement ring. An engagement ring. So whoever this is has been invested into something for a long time here in the past when it comes to some sort of a commitment or engagement ring, or somebody told them that they need to walk away and they're not allowed to commit to you, or that's the deal, or what is this? The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups. No, it's this defense. It's them defending some sort of an offer, giving someone an offer. What is this defending energy that's standing up and defending something? A payment. Defending a payment. Fighting back against a payment or an investment or something like that. The Four of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the only way that this person would have been able to free themselves, actually free themselves, and I feel like from their karmic tie, from their karmic lessons, would have been to learn to release something. They were supposed to learn to release. They can't have everything. What's the Eight of Swords in reverse? The Privileged Lady. The pathway. Pathway to being a privileged lady. Pathway to being a privileged lady. What is that? An official person. They went, you know what I think this is? They went to the authorities with their family and tried helping their family get out of some sort of legal trouble. And this has to do with some sort of third-party narrative, something from the past. An engagement ring. And it's all because they were promised money. They were promised an inheritance for doing it. The Chariot. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they thought that they were going to just get everything. They were just, this is someone that was just waiting to get an inheritance, and then they thought they could move forward. So they helped their parents. Their parents said, look, this is the deal. This is the deal. We'll give you this, but you have to help us here with this police thing or this authorities thing. Then we'll give you the inheritance. So this person has been waiting around, waiting for somebody to give something to them so that they can then move forward with you. How stupid are you to realize this person is not even realizing that their parents are never going to give them that inheritance as long as you're around. They literally just bartered with the devil. Their parents are not stupid. If this person made the deal with their parents to stab you in the back so that they could get something from their parents know exactly, okay, that this person is waiting on the inheritance in order to commit to you. So what are the parents going to do? Not give them the inheritance. Because that's the deal, right? They can't commit to you if they want the inheritance. Their parents are never going to give them the inheritance because they don't want them to commit to you. And this stupid person didn't realize that they stabbed you in the back for money and really thought that they could have you too. Really. What? So fucked up. Page of Wands in reverse. A house, a home, a property. Yeah, so maybe they were supposed to get a house or something like that. What is this? A house, a property, a relationship. They were supposed to choose. Do you want this inheritance from your family that doesn't approve of your relationship? Do you want to help your family stab your partner in the back? Or do you want to stand up for your partner and stick to your partner and be there for your partner, okay? And defend them. And they really thought they could just have both. They thought they could have both. Okay. Wow. The Hierophant. The Wheel of, yeah, bad karma for you. Bad karma for this person. They chose wrong. Because they didn't choose at all. That's the problem, okay? So now they get bad karma because of something they did with the Hierophant. What's the Hierophant? They chose money. They chose to become the wealthy man. They went to the police. They helped their parents go to the police and scapegoat you and throw you under the bus because they were promised money and wealth. And then this idiot really sat next to you this whole time and thought, you'll never know what I did to you. I can just wait until my parents give me all that money inheritance and then I'll marry you. No one will ever find out that I stabbed you in the back, right? This false person is about to be in despair. Tell me about justice and judgment. To great fortune. Courthouse. They did something with their parents in court or with the law or with the... They helped their parents get out of some sort of legal shit, didn't they? They helped their mother, their family, their whoever the fuck asked them for help. They helped them get out of trouble and they were promised an inheritance for it. A mature woman, right? Lied. They lied. They lied. They're a liar. They lied for money, for an inheritance. They lied about you. I can't even believe this. So wait a minute. You're telling me that Collective's significant other sold you out to the authorities to protect their own family, to get an inheritance, and also thought that they would end up with you? Did they think that whatever they said to the authorities, like what was the plan here? I don't know. They weren't fucking thinking. The Fool. It was just a risk that they took. The Hanged Man to get someone stuck, or it's a moment of enlightenment about this King of Pentacles. Now you're seeing something from a different perspective about this King of Pentacles and the risk that they took, or this leap that they took here. They thought that, you want to know what? I feel like this Hanged Man is almost like they sacrificed you. And the weird thing about it is, like, I feel like when they did this, they thought that they were doing it because they wouldn't have to sacrifice anything. You know what I mean? It's like they went into this thinking that if they do this, then they wouldn't have to lose anything. They wouldn't have to sacrifice anything. They thought it would be a win-win-win-win-win on all sides. Little did they know, they walked in there and actually, like, sacrificed you. Sacrificed themselves. You know what I mean? It's like, really, huh? Lied. And this card flew right on top of this King of Pentacles. They lied. They're a liar. They're a pathological liar, this person is. About your relationship. They lied about your relationship. Now, who'd they lie about the relationship to? Who did this King of Pentacles lie to? Was it just their family so that they could get their inheritance? Or was it also the police? Who did they lie to about your relationship, huh? So that they could have everything and not have to sacrifice anything, huh? Selfish person, really, if I've ever met one. So who would they lie to? It's all to get their inheritance. It's all to get daddy's money, right? That's what it's for. That's why they did this. Who did they lie to? Who did they... They thought they could have both. I'm not even kidding. I can't make this message up if I tried, yo. They thought they could have both. They thought they could have you and the money. They thought they could have you and the inheritance. They thought they could help their parents, make a deal with their parents, and be with you at the same time, string you along. What a coward. What a fucking coward that is. Really. Who did they lie to? To become the wealthy man. Yeah, you chose money, okay? This person chose money. They chose money. They might have been telling you that they've been choosing you in your relationship. No, they actually chose money, okay? So you sold your soul to the devil. Congratulations. That's what you chose. Wow, I just want to know who they lied to get their daddy's house, to get their family's property, to get their family's house, apartment, to get the family inheritance. They lied about the relationship. Wow. Congratulations for being a dirtbag, really. So who they lied to, I have no idea, but this is what it's about. Look, it comes out again. It's like, it literally just came out that way. It's like you have to choose. So this was the choice. This was the choice. Spirit put this person in front of a choice and said, choose. Do you want your relationship or do you want money in this house? And they said, I want both. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. That's like, do you want this relationship or do you want this relationship? Well, I want both. That's why I'm going to be a cheater. Wrong answer. Wrong fucking answer. And now you're going to answer for this. Selfishness. Selfishness, really. Okay, what else? They stabbed you in the back. Not in the front. Not in the front. This is someone that stabbed you in the back. Okay, and if you watched the reading previously, this is the person that stood behind you with an arrow and shot an arrow into your back. Stabbed you in the back. Yeah, they did. Look at that. They stabbed you in the back when they took this risk here. because they didn't want to lose the apartment, the house, the family inheritance. They stabbed you in the back so that they can get daddy's inheritance. I can't even. Because their parents said, if you don't help us, you're not going to get our property. So you can only get this if you help us stab your little girlfriend, boyfriend there in the back. And they said, okay, fine, I'll do it. They'll never find out. Wow. Piece of shit, that is really. All right. Closing words here for the collective. Closing words for the collective. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so whoever you are, you have to understand this person was put in front of choices. This person was tested by God, tested by Spirit. And every single time they were put in front of the choice, they chose money and they chose sex. They chose money and they chose cheating. This is what they chose. They didn't choose you. They never chose you. They never chose you. They always chose money, success, luxury, cheating, gratification, whatever they want. This person is not worth your love when they think that they can have all of this instead of you. And you know what? You are so special. Whoever you are so special. And God knows, Spirit knows how special you are, that this person would have had to sacrifice this to have something special with you. They would have had to sacrifice this. They would have had to choose you or this, and they chose money and sex. Money and flighty, cheaty, non-committal behavior. I feel like it was a deal that they made with their parents not to commit to you, that they were not allowed to commit to you, and they chose that. Okay, so they made their choice. You have to understand, they made their choice, so they're gonna get what they chose. So what are they gonna get for this, huh? They're gonna get nothing because they didn't learn the lesson. They did not learn the lesson. They're not gonna end the cycle. They don't close a chapter with you. They didn't close out the cycles. They didn't. They didn't learn what they were supposed to learn, and that's why you're walking away. Or they didn't learn the lesson of walking away from things, choosing something that means something and walking away from the things that don't serve your highest good and your highest potential. They chose what serves their highest interest, not what serves their highest good, which would have been with you, which would have been love. They were selfish, ungrateful. This is someone that feels like it's never enough. They're ungrateful and selfish, okay? And they two-timed you, and they two-timed everyone, and they played literally everyone. And they're like, yes, mommy, daddy, I'll do what you say as long as you give me money. And then to you, they're like, yes, I want a commitment with you. I promise I'll marry you. Knowing full well they can't marry you because they just promised their parents that they won't marry you for money, okay? But they think that they can just juggle it. They think that they can just juggle everything and have everything at the same time. No, you can't. And you're about to learn that lesson. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, no new beginning for this person. It was stupid what they did. Reckless, stupid, and foolish and ungrateful. Yeah, Six of Wands. That's exactly what it is. Yes, that's my yes card. King of Wands. Ten of Swords. Yeah, and to top it all off here, whoever this King of Wands is knew that this person had betrayed you, okay? So now everybody's like blackmailing them with the betrayal as well, right? Yeah, to get them to work together. To get them to work together. So on top of everything else, it's like this person got themselves into so much shit. Selling you out for money, selling you out for their family, selling you out to everyone, throwing you under the bus, cheating on you, having affairs. There was so much leverage for someone to blackmail this person with. Oh, I know you want to be with your little girlfriend or boyfriend. Well, if you want to be with them, you're going to have to work with us and do as we say, right? Do everything as we say, or else we're going to tell your partner everything. Judgment comes out again. Judgment. And that's why this person was trapped. That's why they felt trapped. That's why they felt trapped into doing whatever they did. Because they had cheated on you in the past and people knew about it. And because they had made a deal with their parents to get an inheritance that includes never marrying you or having children with you. And they said yes to everything. And now they're trapped in their own decision. And this is judgment. This is their judgment. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time.